Papua New Guinea is the host of the 57th session of delegates and ministerial meeting of the International Coconut Community. PNG currently is the chair of the organization from 2020 to 2021. With the pandemic swarming around the world, the forum is now hosted virtually for coconut member countries. In his keynote address, Prime Minister James Marape spoke of the decline in production and how people depend and benefit from this commodity.
We bring to you a country that will become a powerhouse in the coconut business. We have invested directly in my government's tenureship in ensuring we have price support. When commodity prices go down, we have a price mechanism to support growers with right price so that we maintain production of coconut both at the grassroots level, individual level, as well as at the plantation level. We're resuscitating our plantations that has been run down. We are deliberately making interventions to ensure coconut industry as well as our other agricultural produces like cocoa and coffee are given great support. But as I speak to you in the coconut business and the family of nations in ICC, let me place on record Papua New Guinea's readiness and standby to assist in coconut research, to assist in coconut as an industry to be entrenched forever, to ensure that coconut's place in the Pacific and in our world receives its right attention in as far as government advocacy and government policy is concerned.
While the mid-1990s was challenging for the coconut industry, there is greater hope to add value to the demand for this commodity. The coconut industry is set to make a comeback, with some calling it the coconut revolution. In the last 15 years, the demand for high-value edible products of coconut increased in the global consumer markets, and newer products emerged in response to health benefits. PM Marape urged ICC member nations to unite and partner in key areas that enable inclusive growth and sustainability of the industry.
I'd like to encourage all member nations to share technology to ensure that the coconut industry thrives and grow. You collaborate and exchange useful knowledge, informations, and ensure that technology and the market has a shared platform. You cooperate on the biosecurity aspects of the coconut industry, and you partner in coconut research and development to ensure not just technology transfer, but this tree of life, or this fruit of life, in as far as coconut fruit is concerned, is secured and sustained, and it serves humanity into the future. And I'd like to, in closing, also point another recommendation. You ensure that trade barriers is lifted and there's a free flow of supply of this wonderful fruit to serve and supplement humanity in as far as healthier food, for pharmaceutical requirements, as well as the associated industries that is attached in the coconut tree and coconut industry.
20 countries are member nations of the International Coconut Community, an organization that has strived over the years to research and technical expertise to develop this commodity. And with Papua New Guinea boasting the largest landmass population and high production of coconut produce, PM Marape urged ICC to assist build a coconut gene bank in Milne Bay province.
To help conserve the germplasm to develop so that coconuts can develop and bear fruits very early with a high yield, pest and pestilence resilient. And we do appreciate these interventions by ICC. As I did mention earlier, Papua New Guinea has big landmass. Papua New Guinea has 5 million people who live in direct contact with coconut. And these people own the land they're sitting on. Unlike many countries where people do not own land, Papua New Guineans, the 5 million of them who are in contact with coconuts or are living in coconut areas that could plant coconut and harvest coconut, we'd like to tap into that, move into that in a big way. And the planting of the research station at Punipuni is indeed timely, and we do.
Host Minister John Simon says discussions and solutions from this meet will go a long way to harness the produce and create better dialogue for CIC member countries and the future of the coconut industry.
During our deliberation, we will obviously be reminded of the immense benefits that we will take away from these consultations. As a host country, we are delighted to be able to provide this opportunity. Once again, and hope that our engagement remain fruitful and mutually beneficial to all of us.
Member countries include Indonesia, Philippines, India, Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, the Caribbean producing countries, and a few Pacific nations. The 57th ICC session and ministerial meeting will end tomorrow. Jack Lapave Jr., National, EMTV News.